嗨，大家好，我是李贝。Let's do this. 标准教程6级下册。We're doing the 练习册。We're up to 25. So these are hard. Hopefully I can do all right. I haven't been going well so far, but yeah, I'm going to argue that these are hard. That's my excuse.
第7单元
Oh, okay.
经典阅读
So this is one question at a
第
time.
25课草传借鉴
秘方往往不能传承
听力
外传。
第一部分第1到5题，
中医
请
家里
选出与所听内
都有
容一
秘
致的
方。
一项。
秘方 is some
现
secret
在开
formula.
始第1题。
All right, how are we going?
中医的秘方特别有趣，老百姓都有这样的概念，说秘方往往是中医家族里边最核心的机密，要保密，坚决不能告诉别人，都是在自家枕头底下藏着，或者在保险柜里锁着的。
All right. So we're talking about some kind of secret recipe medicine, right? 往往不能外传 Maybe it's that one. 中医家里都有秘方。They didn't really say that. 老百姓有自己的秘方，保险柜不如枕头底下可靠。I don't even know how that's relevant. Let's go A. I'm not 100% sure. It was a bit of a tricky one, I think. All right, 下一个。他非常难过，他刚刚睡醒。
他准备敲舱门的手久久举着，如同蟠桃园里被孙悟空施了定身法的瑶池仙女。直到有人从船舱另一侧走来，他才醒过神来，急匆匆地返回自己的舱里，趴在铺上牙咬枕巾，哭泣起来。
What? 非常难过，跟孙悟空。Yeah, I was like, what? 孙悟空 Monkey King suddenly came out. What? I don't know. 他刚刚睡醒，他在船上工作。I don't think she works on the boat. 孙悟空。So she's on a boat in a cabin. 非常难过。I don't know. Let's just go. 他喜欢孙悟空。She likes the Monkey King. All right. 我的杯子。把它放这儿，这个更好。
母亲双手合十，深深地低下了头。父亲缓慢地站起身，虽然热泪盈眶，却微笑着回过身来，抬起手给了儿子一记响亮的耳光，说道：“去了这么长时间，你这个调皮鬼，记得有家。”
All right. Do you notice that the male voice sounds a lot quieter than the female voice? What's up with that? I should turn the volume up for the male voice and volume down for the female voice. 母亲怀有深深的自责，父亲对儿子爱恨交加。儿子早就不想理父母了。OK， 父母已经不想认儿子了。I don't know. Is it D? That one was tricky. So the mother was angry, right? So maybe maybe the son was doing something naughty and made the father angry, and the mother is trying to express that anger in words. Something in that ballpark. Yeah, this batch is a bit hard, I'm finding. 调侃 What is 调侃 I don't know. Is it a name?
4. 陶侃手下的一些官吏喜欢喝酒，往往因此误了公务。陶侃知道了非常生气，他吩咐人把酒器一股脑扔到江里去，还把那些官吏鞭打了一顿。从此以后，大家都吓得不敢再喝酒了。
So it is a person, right? 陶侃对部下管理很严。Not sure. It's like not drinking on the job or something like this. 陶侃气急了就会打人。Maybe. 调侃善于动脑筋思考。No, we're talking about someone overreacting, I think, maybe. 陶侃的手下都很自觉。Not sure about that. Let's do B. I think that's the impression I got about 陶侃。Alright, 下一个追随沃尔特的画家很多。沃尔特 Who is 沃尔特？
沃尔特的得力助手尤布很欣赏这只叫米奇的老鼠，他认为它的表情有点像沃尔特本人。沃尔特和尤布抓紧时间进行米老鼠的设计，他们避开其他画家们，躲到沃尔特家后面的一个车库里工作，为的是不走漏一点风声。
Alright. What do you think? 很多 So this one obviously is not true. 画家都喜欢在车库工作。No, obviously that's just false. 优布是个很能干的助手。天气不好，沃尔特也工作。I guess it's D. So I don't recall him being a famous artist, but this Yobu wanted to emulate him, right? And worked in the garage to like painted in the garage and so on. Oops.
第二部分，第6到10题，请选出正确答案。
没有问题。
现在开始第6到10题。
采访。
第6到10题是根据下面一段采访。有报告显示，当前中国移动阅读用户规模已经达到2.42亿，移动阅读、电子阅读正成为当下国人阅读的新常态。张老师，您对此怎么看？
我想，我们应该想清楚一个问题：读书对人生究竟意味着什么？
您是怎样阅读的？
我阅读也有一个变化过程的。我40岁之前看的都是书本，是一个标准的书本族。2000年以后，我开始渐渐习惯在电脑上阅读，尤其是开通了微博以后，我花在电脑上的时间越来越多。接着又有了微信，一开始也是觉得好玩，渐渐发现自己离不开手机了，不知不觉中变成了一个手机族。
您还是挺顺应时代潮流的呀。
这样的生活让我产生了一种恐惧，我发现自己没有了读书的时间，而且这些微博、微信上的内容大多都是信息快餐，90%的内容看完就忘记了。为了记住10%的东西而浪费了90%的时间，于是我逼迫自己回归书本。
您的做法是？
我给自己立了个规矩，每天只在垃圾时间里看手机，剩下的时间还是读书，而且要说话算数。
为什么这样呢？怎么阅读不是阅读啊？
不一样，人们通过微信、微博阅读到的大多是资讯，而不是知识。手机阅读很轻松，但仅仅是表层阅读。表层阅读愉快，不怎么需要你思考，激起某种情感就过去了。
那么书本阅读应该称为深层阅读了。
可以这么说，我们读书大多读的是知识，知识是完整的，它有一个体系，以一套系统来解释世界，它不是以碎片的方式存在的。 我们阅读的时候是要静下心来细细思考、理解、消化、沉思的。
All right, I thought I understood most of that.
6. 对于当下国人阅读的新常态，张老师怎么看？
Yeah, so Zhang Laoshi, teacher Zhang, was criticizing modern reading techniques, which was excessively online, reading people's fragmented opinions and so on with no depth or cohesion. Yeah. And yeah, so he set himself goals to not spend excess time doing that. You would read full novels or whatever. OK， 应先弄明白读书的意义，应先搞清楚人生的意义。人都不可能逆潮流而动，应该认真考虑阅读的新趋势。I think it is D. It could be B. 搞清楚人生的意义。No, it's not really. I don't think it's B. But it could be. I could be wrong. OK， 勇于尝试新事物，只喜欢做书本族。
7. 关于张老师，下列哪项正确？
So what does 张老师 think？从年轻时就是手机族 ，no 。感觉电脑阅读优于读书 ，no absolutely not。I guess it's B。只喜欢做书本族。It's like a class of people though。and 做书本。Or what do you think? Maybe it is C. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So we're talking about Zhang Laoshi. All right. Yeah, that one I don't know. Next. 记忆力越来越差，浪费了90%的人生，垃圾信息数量惊人。I think it's that one.
8. 张老师因为什么恐惧过？
Yeah, the excessive amount of rubbish information. I think that's right. 自己没有时间读书。Yeah, it just spent so much time reading nonsense.
关于表层阅读和深层阅读，下列哪项正确？
All right, let's see what I've got. So, surface level reading versus reading in depth. 表层阅读需要整情绪，需调整情绪。表层阅读是休闲阅读，深层阅读讲究连续性。胃口不好的人，无法深层阅读。胃口is like your appetite. What's that got to do with anything? 讲究连续性 I guess. 是休闲阅读。Maybe it's B. Let's go B. It could be C. Again, I'm not sure. Yeah, these are kind of hard, aren't they? 通过阅读了解知识的完整性，通过阅读思考了解世界。
10. 根据上文，阅读对人生究竟意味着什么？
意味着什么？占有更多资讯，提高自身修养，轻松阅读，调动生活的积极性。I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. 阅读了解知识的完整性。 Yeah, I honestly can't even go, it's not in, like, I can't say it's not B or something like this. I can't exclude even one of them. 占有更多资讯，提高这个轻松阅读，调动生活的积极性。I feel like this one's unlikely, but it could be that one. 通过阅读了解知识的完整性。Yeah, I don't think it's A. B. 通过阅读思考了解时，占有更多资讯。I would use 占 here. 提高资讯数量。Let's go B. B, but I'm just guessing. All right, 下一个。
第3部分，第11到17题，请选出正确答案。现在开始第11到13题。
他今天
第11到13题是根据下面一段话。
We have an 医生、护士。
哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，疼疼疼！你轻点儿，医生。医生有些不耐烦，态度有点冷淡。怎么了？还男人呢？有什么好叫的？这点疼都受不了。干脆回去得了。医生走了，护士进来了，准备给烂脚的病人清洁包扎、消炎打针。护士，你轻点儿，刚才的医生手太重。病人向护士告状。护士说：“那医生是我们医院最好的，那样的医生你都受不了。我是新手，你更得疼了，你就忍着点儿。”不疼就不会来医院了。年轻的女护士纤细的手轻轻地触摸一下伤口的周边，开始擦洗血迹。病人似乎显得没那么痛苦了。护士明白病人的心理，男人在男人面前会说真话，在女人面前却会装英雄。医生进来观察着病人，心里暗暗发笑，同性相斥，异性相吸，果真如此。护士把伤口弄妥当了，病人似乎还沉浸在享受当中。他想，我怎么了？医生清理伤口时，我觉得那么疼；护士清理伤口时，我怎么有种幸福感呢？11，关于男医生可以知道什么
All right, so the female patient, male doctor. 他今天心情不好，他经验不够丰富。Okay, A and B are out. 他一边治疗一边鼓励病人。No, I don't think he said anything at all, right? 他相信女护士处理更合适。None of them are correct, right? 鼓励病人。他相信女护士处理更合适。I'll choose D, but I just don't know. I feel like I'm excluding all 4 of them. All right, 下一个。很懂病人的心思，技术比医生更好，喜欢英雄式的人物。
12，关于女护士可以知道什么
She's a 新手。Actually, I don't know if was the nurse a guy? I don't know. 喜欢说真话的男人。Maybe it is C. 很懂病人的思维，心思。No, I feel like the nurse was like ridiculous, really. It's like, if you don't like pain, don't go to a hospital. No nurse should say that, right? That's just wild. 技术比医生更好，喜欢英雄式的人物，喜欢说真话的男人。Why 男人？Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go C and put a question mark. Yeah, I'm doing quite badly this time. Maybe the second book is much harder. Maybe it's pushing me. Hopefully I'm learning something. 总有刁难医生的病人。
根据这段话，可以知道什么？
Oh, all right. So that's the which one's correct. 护士比医生会安慰人。No, the nurse was even worse. 医生讨厌娇气的病人。心理学对医生很重要。I guess it's C. Yeah, that was totally different to the style. Yeah, I don't know this other. Totally different to the style you get on exams. It's like, Tom. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get that on the exams. 话太多，回娘家了。回娘家了，已经过世了。离家
第14到17题是根据下面一段话。
OK， 约梦。
罗伯斯决定离家出走，烦死了，妻子整天唠叨。他想起了初恋女友约梦，便信步来到了约梦的家门口。约梦30多岁时死了丈夫，至今单身一人。罗伯斯老觉得对不起她，转眼就是20年。梦一样的约梦依然年轻漂亮，一点也不像50开外的人。罗伯斯凝望着她，心里尽是疑惑。约梦没有伤感，没有唉声叹气，话里话外都是生活的美好。谈话快要结束时，罗伯斯忍不住问他：“你过得好吗？”约梦没有半点迟疑。“你不怨恨吗？”过去的事都是我的财富，生活给了我不想要的，也给了我想要的。杰克也有毛病，他脾气暴躁，从不让着我，还曾经有个相好的，我跟他吵过，为难过他。可细想起来，他优点也不少。有一次我拉肚子，他半夜陪我去医院。后来我才知道，他那个相好的生活特别艰难，杰克是在帮他。在罗伯斯快要离开时，约梦拿了本书送给他，封面上是约梦和杰克的照片，书名很别致，一只眼睛看爱人。谢谢你的款待。罗伯斯像做梦一样离开了约梦的家，毫不犹豫地朝家走去。
14， 关于罗伯斯的妻子，下列哪项正确？
All right, so there's a husband called Lobos, and his wife complains a lot. 话太多, yeah. That's what it said. All right. 约梦. What was 约梦? Is this another person or like?
15，罗伯斯看到约梦时，为什么心里尽是疑惑？
疑惑。为什么至今不再婚？约梦心里是不是还有他？约梦为什么一点儿都不伤感？ Is 约梦 Is that his wife's name, or is this a third person? 样美 No. 为什么至今不再婚？是不是？ I got nothing. I'm gonna do B. This feels more like a drama than the kind of thing you usually get on the HSK exam. 他温柔文静，他乐于助人，他非常谦虚，他是个医生。
关于约梦的丈夫，下列哪项正确？
她的丈夫 oh, I didn't even know. 约梦的丈夫 So 约梦 was it like a past flame or something like this? So洛布斯 doesn't like his wife because she nags a lot. So he goes and hangs out with 约梦 So I think this is a past flame. 约梦's husband that's nothing. 约梦's husband I don't know 非常谦虚乐于助人 is something I don't know. I've got nothing. I'm just blindly guessing. And then there's 杰克 which I guess is 罗伯斯 and his wife's child. And maybe Yue Meng is helping them kind of rekindle or something like this. I really did not do well this time. 梦想一样，应该好好读写。
罗伯斯从约梦那里得到了什么启示？
So Yue Meng gave him a book. The book had him and his wife kind of having some intimate moment on the cover, right? 要能看到别人的优点。初恋已经成为了过去。应该好好的，就像梦一样。I guess it's D. All right. I did badly. I did really badly this time. This is probably my worst. But I give myself some flexibility and do a take 2. See if I want to change my answers. A, D, D, B, D.
第25课草船借箭。1. 听力
Here I chose A.
第一部分，第1到5题，请选出与所听内容一致的一项。现在开始第1题。1.
中医的秘方特别有趣，老百姓都有这样的概念，说秘方往往是中医家族里边最核心的机密，要保密，坚决不能告诉别人，都是在自家枕头底下藏着，或者在保险柜里锁着的。
Yeah, I'm confident that's A. Let's move on. Here I chose D. 他喜欢孙悟空。Yeah, this I don't know.
他准备敲舱门的手久久举着，如同蟠桃园里被孙悟空施了定身法的瑶池仙女。直到有人从船舱另一侧走来，他才醒过神来，急匆匆地返回自己的舱里，趴在铺上牙咬枕巾哭泣起来。
No, I don't think so. She went to see someone else, right? So let's go A. Maybe she's upset about something. Definitely not this one. Definitely she not working on it. Sorry. She's definitely not working on the boat.
第7单元，经典用
I went to pause it. You went to the next one. She's not working. She doesn't work on the boat because she has her own cabin, right? She went back to her cabin to cry. But maybe employees also have cabins.
从船舱另一侧走来，他才醒。
All right, so I'll choose this one. I still don't know if that's correct. Just 越想越糊涂。
母亲双手合十，深深地低下了头。父亲缓慢地站起身，虽然热泪盈眶，却微笑着回过身来，抬起手给了儿子一记响亮的耳光，说道：“
哦，
去了这么长时间，你这个调皮鬼，还记得有家？”
Okay, so no, it wasn't the mother. The father was angry. 对儿子爱恨交加。So if you say I, it's kind of habitual, right? It's not just a once-off. 母亲怀有深深的自责。Maybe it is that. 儿子早就不想理父母了。父母已经不想认儿子。No, I'm going to change that to A. But again, I'm really unsure. 陶侃对部下管理很严。
4. 陶侃手下的一些官吏喜欢喝酒，往往因此误了公务。陶侃知道了非常生气，他吩咐人把酒器一股脑扔到江里去，还把那些官吏鞭打了一顿。从此以后，大家都吓得不敢再喝酒了。
Yeah, I believe he did hit them. Yeah, there's a lot of violence in this one. Yeah, don't know. No, it was kind of like caught them drinking alcohol. He kind of whacked them around a bit and tipped out the alcohol. 手下都很自觉. Is it self-aware, is it? No, I don't think that's appropriate. So I think it's B for the previous one. This one I chose D. 天气不好，沃尔特也工作 在车库里面。
沃尔特的得力助手尤布很欣赏这只叫米奇的老鼠，他认为它的表情有点像沃尔特本人。沃尔特和尤布抓紧时间进行米老鼠的设计，他们避开其他画家们，躲到沃尔特家后面的一个车库里工作，为的是不走漏一点风声。
Oh, no. He's in... Okay, so this painter has a helper, and the helper, they went into the garage not because of weather, but because there was noise. Okay. 优布是个很能干的助手。I guess it's C. Definitely not D. That's gone now. Yeah, I told you I didn't do well. Oh dear. All right, interview. Oh yeah, this one was wild as well. So everything was wild.
第6到10题，请选出正确答案。
Oh no, this one was
现在
reasonable.
开始第6到10题。
This one was reasonable. It got weird because of the questions. I was like, what? All right,
第
张
6到
老师
10题是根据下面一段采
As I
访。
thought I understood it quite well. 应该真口。
有报告显示，当前中国移动阅读用户规模已经达到2.42亿，移动阅读、电子阅读正成为当下国人阅读的新常态。张老师，您对此怎么看？
我想，我们应该想清楚一个问题：读书对人生究竟意味着什么？
您是怎样阅读的？
我阅读也有一个变化过程的。我40岁之前看的都是书本，是一个标准的书本族。2000年以后，我开始渐渐习惯在电脑上阅读，尤其是开通了微博以后，我花在电脑上的时间越来越多。接着又有了微信，一开始也是觉得好玩，渐渐发现自己离不开手机了，不知不觉中变成了一个手机族。
您还是挺顺应时代潮流的呀。
这样的生活让我产生了一种恐惧，我发现自己没有了读书的时间，而且这些微博、微信上的内容大多都是信息快餐，90%的内容看完就忘记了。为了记住10%的东西而浪费了90%的时间，于是我逼迫自己回归书本。
您的做法是？
我给自己立了个规矩，每天只在垃圾时间里看手机，剩下的时间还是读书，而且要说话算数。
为什么这样呢？怎么阅读不是阅读啊？
不一样，人们通过微信、微博阅读到的大多是资讯，而不是知识。手机阅读很轻松，但仅仅是表层阅读。表层阅读愉快，不怎么需要你思考，激起某种情感就过去了。
那么书本阅读应该称为深层阅读了。
可以这么说，我们读书大多读的是知识，知识是完整的，它有一个体系， 以一套系统来解释世界，它不是以碎片的方式存在的。我们阅读的时候是要静下心来细细思考、理解、消化、沉思的。
All right.
6. 对于当下国人阅读的新常态，张老师怎么看？
So what does he think? I chose D. 弄明白读书的意义。应先搞清楚人生的意义，人都不可能逆潮。Okay, it's definitely not C. It's definitely not B. I chose D. 应认真考虑阅读的兴趣。I'm going to change it to A. Yeah, you can kind of get the idea how reliable my answers are by how many I'm changing. Here I chose C. I think C is correct. He started off as, what was it? 阅读组。
关于张老师，下列哪项正确？
Yeah, he started, when he was young, he read books, then he switched to his phone and became 手机组, and now he wants to go back to 阅读组, whatever. So here I chose C.
张老师因为什么恐惧过？
垃圾信息数量惊人. It must be that, right? It's definitely not B or D. 越来越差，记忆力越来越差。
9.
No.
关于表层阅读和深层阅读，下列哪项正确？
All right, I think I got this one wrong. I chose B. Yeah. Oh no, it's B. Yeah, I chose B. I'm putting brackets C, but it's B. All right, 下一个. This one I think, did I get wrong? No, yeah. 通过阅读了解知识的完整性. Yeah, that one. That should be the answer, right? It looks like I guessed last time.
根据上文，阅读对人生究竟意味着什么？
Yeah, okay, so I changed one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my original answers I've changed. That's out of 10. And we haven't gotten into this part. We'll see how we go.
第3部分，
I knew I did not do well
第
the first time.
11到17题，请选出正确答案。
So there's 3
现在
people.
开始
There's the
第
woman.
11到13题。
There's the woman who's the patient and she's complaining about pain. There's the doctor who's rough, and then there's the nurse who seems to have a very interesting attitude towards nursing.
第11到13题是根据下面一段话。哎呀，哎呀，哎呀，疼疼疼！
Oh,
轻点儿，医生。医生有些不耐烦，态度有点冷淡。怎么了？还男人呢？有什么好叫的？这点疼都受不了，干脆回去得了。医生走了，护士进来了，准备给烂脚的病人清洁包扎、消炎打针。护士，你轻点儿，刚才的医生手太重。病人向护士告状，护士说：“那医生是我们医院最好的，那样的医生你都受不了。我是新手，你更得疼了，你就忍着点儿，不疼就不会来医院了。”年轻的女护士纤细的手轻轻地触摸一下伤口的周边，开始擦洗血迹。病人似乎显得没那么痛苦了。护士明白病人的心理，男人在男人面前会说真话，在女人面前却会装英雄。医生进来观察着病人，心里暗暗发笑，同性相斥，异性相吸，果真如此。护士把伤口弄妥当了，病人似乎还沉浸在享受当中。他想，我怎么了？医生清理伤口时，我觉得那么疼。护士清理伤口时，我怎么有种幸福感呢？
Okay. So, despite the female voice, despite the female voice, that was a guy, right? That makes more sense. Like, okay, so the doctor, the male patient with the male doctor is like, oh, that hurts, oh. And then the female nurse comes along and it's like, oh, I don't want to I have to kind of be tough. Is that the idea? 他今天心情不好. Yeah, it's A. The doctor, they said 不耐烦, impatient doctor.
关于男医生可以知道什么？
Okay. 12. I chose B. What? Oh, 12. I chose C. Sorry. B is definitely wrong.
12. 关于女护士可以知道什么？
女护士. So, 很懂病人的心思. No, it's not like that at all. She was like pretty rough. What kind of nurse is like that? 喜欢英雄式的人物，喜欢说真话的男人。I think it is C, maybe? She's like telling the patient to toughen up. Whoops. What was I meant to do? Oh, I was meant to play the audio. Okay. And so yeah. Well. Oh, sorry. Those were my answers. BCC. No, it is A. 喜欢英雄式的人物. C. I think that's. If it's not C, it's D. All right. And
根据这段话，可以知道什么？
可以知道什么 ？All right. 总有刁难医生的病人。护士比医生会安慰人。No. I think she was worse. 医生讨厌交替的病人。Maybe. 心理学. Oh, we didn't talk about 心理学. I don't think so. I guess it's C. But C is the kind of. Okay, the doctor doesn't like delicate patients. Yeah. If you've ever been to a Chinese hospital and getting like injections or something like this, yeah. In Western countries, they're kind of like gentle. In China, it's like there's like 10 people behind you. He's like, sit down. Ah, my hand. Yeah, you don't have time. It's just so quick. Like, yeah, all right. All right. So let's try this one again. So we have 罗布斯, who's a husband. I think he's fighting with his
第
wife.
14到
That's his
17
wife's name, right?
是根据下面一段话。
罗伯斯决定离家出走，他烦死了，妻子整天唠叨。他想起了初恋女友约梦，便信步来到了约梦的家门口。
哦，不是。
约梦30多岁时死了丈夫，至今单身一人。罗伯斯老觉得对不起他，转眼就是20年。梦一样的约梦依然年轻漂亮，一点也不像50开外的人。罗伯斯凝望着他，心里尽是疑惑。约梦没有伤感，没有唉声叹气，话里话外都是生活的美好。谈话快要结束时，罗伯斯忍不住问他：“你过得好吗？”约梦没有半点迟疑：“你不怨恨吗？过去的事都是我的财富。生活给了我不想要的，也给了我想要的。杰克也有毛病，他脾气暴躁，从不让着我，还曾经有个相好的，我跟他吵过，为难过他。可细想起来，他优点也不少。有一次我拉肚子，他半夜陪我去医院。后来我才知道，他那个相好的生活特别艰难，杰克是在帮他。”
杰克
在罗伯斯快要离开时，约梦拿了本书送给他，封面上是约梦和杰克的照片，
哦，杰克是
书名很别致，一只眼睛看爱人。谢谢你的款待。罗伯斯像做梦一样离开了约梦的家，毫不犹豫地朝家走去。
14. 关于罗伯斯的妻子，下列哪项正确？
All right. I understood a lot more this time. First, 罗伯斯 does not like his nagging wife. 话太多 definitely 14 is A. He goes to kind of cheat on her or and goes to 约梦. 约梦 is the third wheel. So Yu Meng was like some former flame from 30 years ago. She was married to this Jack guy, 杰克, but he died, and now she remains single after that. He seemed very surprised at how she can maintain her composure and so on. So she gave him a lesson talking about how you find people's good points and so on like this. And this book cover was her and her or her now deceased husband's photo. And apparently that's a good story. Yeah. If you know what I mean, could you imagine going back to your wife and you have a photo of another woman? All right, anyway. Like, no, not just another woman, it's like your ex. All right. Yeah, 20年前一样美. Yeah, I think it's that one. She's still beautiful, unlike his wife, apparently. Oh, whoops.
罗伯斯看到约梦时，为什么心里尽是疑惑？
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I changed the wrong one. Sorry, that one. So I chose, yeah. So his ex is still beautiful, apparently, maybe unlike his wife. 为什么不再婚? He was also surprised at why she didn't feel like bitter or angry at her husband dying. 为什么一点儿也不伤感? Actually, no, it's D. I'm gonna D is better. Yeah. All right. 他温柔文静，他乐于助人，他非常谦虚，他是个医生。I think it's A.
关于约梦的丈夫，下列哪项正确？
Yeah, so Yue Meng is the third wheel, right? So he's going to cheat on his wife with her. Yue Meng's now deceased husband, I think he was described as gentle. I really don't know. All right, and so Yue Meng and her husband had their differences, but she found the good points. 生活就像梦一样，应该好好读。
罗伯斯从约梦那里得到了什么启示？
要能看到别人的优点 Absolutely, it is C. There you go. How many did I change from the listening section? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
第7
7, 8, 9,
经典阅读。
9, 15 questions. I changed more than half. Yeah, all right, pause for a second. I need the bathroom. All right, where were we? Oh, okay, we've done the reading section, listening section. We'll do the reading section. All right, here we go. All right, I'm kind of glad that's over. That was a bit of a schmozzle. All right, here we go. You bing. Yeah, last time. Yeah, all right, I'm not feeling good about any of this, but let's continue. 我们要努力把我们的立场被国际社会所了解。Well, 被所了解。We need to strive to get our 立场, our standpoint understood by the international community. Maybe it's okay. 小李刚骑到街口，一辆小汽车，疾驶而来，从侧面撞上了他的摩托。I think that's fine. Do you need to put 的时候？我当啪啪时。I think it's okay. This is the subject was 小李, then it changed to this one. 从侧面。Oh, here it is. 从侧面. No, that's the error. Yeah, 从侧面. No, that's fine. No, sorry. No, that's fine. I had to think about that. Sometimes 从, the usage of 从 can be an error, but you need to pay attention. 黄昏夕阳的鱼虾笼罩视野。All right. 远处教堂的钟声一声声撞入人的心里。I think that's fine. The 撞 is a bit weird, but all right. 我将于茫茫人海中访我灵魂之伴侣。访得知我心不得我命，如此而已。What on earth does this mean? 如此而已。得知我心。No, it's 我幸, right? 我幸福。So if I can get my partner, I'm happy. 不得我命。如此而已。Maybe that's okay. 我将与 Why is there a 将? Alright, I don't see any obvious errors. 我们要努力把我们的立场被国际社会所了解。I feel like I should just choose this one because it's 把 and 被 in the same sentence. Yeah, maybe it should be 使 or 让 or 我们应该努力使我们的立场。Do you think this should be 使 instead of 把？小李刚骑到街口，一辆小汽车疾驶而来，从侧面撞上了他的摩托。I can't see any problem. 黄昏夕阳的鱼虾笼 Oh, this is an issue, isn't it? 笼罩视野。The 黄昏 Oh no, 黄昏 is dusk. 夕阳 is also dusk. This is the setting sun. The setting sun's like remaining shine or something like that. Yeah, this is okay. 远处教堂的钟声一声声撞入人的心里。I think that's fine. I don't see a problem. 我将于茫茫人海中访 What is 访？访我灵魂之伴侣。So it's like find my soulmate, but 访 Does 访 have this meaning? 得知我幸，不得我命，如此而已。I'm going to go A, not because I'm sure that this is an error, but because a lot of the errors and contain a lot of the errors they choose use the 把字句. A lot of the errors they choose have the 被字句. And if you got both 把 and 被, it's like, oh, all right. I haven't actually studied the combination of them, I think. Not systematically. But I feel like that 把 should be 使. 我们应该努力使我们的立场被国际. No, maybe it should be 我们应该努力使国际社会更了解我们的立场。所 Yeah, so we have 把被所 all in the same sentence. It's kind of unnecessary. Something's wrong there. I don't know what it is. 在经济高速发展的今天，整体国民素质的提高，更是当务之急，更是。It's a bit weird having 更是 with 当务之急。当务之急 is the most important, like pressing matter. 更是。You can't have something more important than the most important, right? 他早就做好了面对艰难的准备。所有任何困难 ，Yeah, that's the error, right? 都不能阻挡他的B. That's definitely the error. 所有困难 or 任何困难 but not 所有任何困难 right? That one's pretty obvious actually. If you get used to finding all sorts of minuscule things and it's like, oh, okay, that one's really obvious. 与会者 与会者 So this is people participating in the meeting. 与会者都很准时。例行的寒暄过后，谈判很快进入了实质性的阶段。And the next one, 那时候，项羽的兵马 I don't know what 项羽的兵马 means, but okay. 兵马 this is soldiers and horses. 40万 Oh, is this the name of like some general from maybe from like the 三国时期 or something like this. Okay, 驻扎在I always forget. Is it Ming Men? The name of a place. Liu Bang. Yeah, so okay, we're in the Han Dynasty. Is that right? Liu Bang 的兵马10万驻扎 okay, it's fine. Some name of a place. 鹿肉 something like that. No, it's 霸道的霸 maybe 霸上 name of a place. Anyway, the error is this one, absolutely. It's like that one's really, really obvious. Now I just have to adjust things. I have to do that, I guess. Okay. Yu Chenglong. Yu can be a surname. This is a case where this is a surname. There's two ways of writing it as well. There's two surnames pronounced Yu, different characters. Yu Chenglong 的官越做越大，生活却更加简朴。每天粗茶淡饭，佐以青菜，终年不知肉味。越做越大 What has this got to do with anything? I don't know. 婚姻是一部书，封面是圣经。圣经 is the Bible, the Bible of Christianity. 内容却是帐篷 ，no, 账簿 something like that. 如果不翻一翻，更no 变买了 买错了就是活该。Yeah, so this is if you buy something wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay. So if you carelessly buy a Bible, you might buy the wrong book or something. 内容缺失. Oh, on the outside it looks like a Bible. On the inside it's like a registry. Anyway, it's fine. It's figurative. Is that a bit dark? It does seem a little dark. I can tell. Oh, does that change anything? Whoops. It'll do. 这种策略. Oh, what happened? Don't tell me is it still going? We're still going. Okay. 这种策略的优点是能满足不同消费者的不同要求。没问题。优点有利于扩大销售，占领市场，提高企业声誉。So the problem here is that the 优点 like we are stuck. Pause. Yeah, sorry. I moved something and it bumped the cable and suddenly the computer and the camera disconnect and so on. All right, so the problem with this one is 优点, like is the subject 这种策略的优点. That's its 优点, and this describes the 策略. Sometimes that kind of language is considered acceptable though, where you have this kind of noun, the noun is like this, and then you go back to the first one for the rest of the sentence. I have seen that structure before. 因为我没有钱了. The 了 is a bit weird. 所以我的朋友也没有钱了. Okay. 于是大毛请我们吃饭，而且是很丰盛的一顿晚饭。而且 is a bit weird. 而且 usually used between like clauses in argumentation and things like that. 而且原因一，而且原因二。Reason one, reason two. Can you use it here? 于是大毛请我们吃饭。Yeah, 删掉而且 would be fine. 而且。All right, this is a bit weird for me, this 而且. This one, I don't know, it really depends on who's marking this, I think. Do you consider this an error? 它的优点有这个有利于 Yeah, I don't know, it depends how strict you are. Let's go D. I don't... this 越做越大 is a bit weird. The 官 here, is 官 authority or... It is people, right? As a person, like officials. 官员官方官事越做越大. I don't know what that means. How can a person be big? 越做越大. You mean 多? 越来越多? 生活却更加简朴这个 Or maybe 大 represents their prestige or something like that, authority. 越做越大. Yeah, maybe that's okay. If you interpret it like that, I think it's okay. 而且 you know, I don't really know, but I'm going to say D. Yeah, I'll choose D. I don't know. If I don't know, I don't know. I can't do much about that. I think the 而且 is a bit weird here. 而且. So what was A? I chose A because it's like 把被所. Usually you shows, you can 被什么所什么. Usually that's a negative thing, all right? And I chose B here. Oh, this one's obvious. That's not a problem. All right, let's go on to the next one. Can you see that? Not really. 地球上昼夜什么什么，最大的地区在中纬度荒漠区，差别 it should be 差别。No, it needs to be 温度。昼夜温度。So they want to talk about the difference. 昼夜差别。Okay, so 差距 cannot work. The distance, right? 温差, yeah. I was thinking about this. Now you need to say 温度 because you need to talk about the temperature. But you also need to say 差别 because you want to talk about the difference in temperature between night and day. So I think that's already enough, right? So 温差, yeah, I think that's already enough to determine that it must be 温差。那里夏季晴天，气温高达40至50摄氏度，岩石表面温度在70摄氏度左右。Yeah. 附近 no. 上下 no. 旁边 no. None of those are okay as well. So it must be this one as well. 越晚至凌晨气温可降到0摄氏度以下。Yeah. Yeah, that was okay. That was an interesting one, I think. 许多动物对声音具有反应能力，音乐什么什么，对动物的基本生活过程不会有任何什么什么的影响。OK， 音乐，本身 ，yeah， 本身 ，the others don't make sense, right？ 本身 ，music itself， 任何明显，直接。Yeah, again, A. I think we can already lock in A. All right. 但它却预示着 预示 is not so good. 却预示着对动物的重要影响的刺激物，如食物、配偶，what is this？ 敌害等什么什么来临，即将来临，终将来。It must be 本身 here. 形成 no 自己works. Okay, 本身 is a better choice of word, but 自己 also works. All right. But here 任何过分 no. 充足 no. 间接没有间接 no. It must be A. 预示 Anyway, let's continue. 预示 makes me feel a little bit weird in that sentence. 几乎每个人都有什么什么的习惯，自己的拖延耗纸拖拉迟缓 no 拖延 it's like procrastination 只要还没到最后的期限 ，yeah deadline。Yeah, it's C. 能拖就拖，细细想想，这种想法很要不得，拖到最后，他逃不过去，事情还是得做，什么什么什么什么，这样看来，这样想来，这样说来，这样算来 ，they're all fine。就不如趁早抓紧。时间还不至于那么紧迫。It must be 紧迫 as well. So this one, and this one, I think are the only options. So C. All right, that wasn't so bad. 下一个 we're washing clothes by the looks of things. 年幼的李白 is a famous Tang Dynasty poet. Better get that right. It is Tang Dynasty, right? Li Bai. I believe so. Yeah, famous Tang Dynasty poet. But don't ask me to quote any of his poetry. I won't be able to do that. Do you remember the movie Yao Mao Zhuan? You can see Li Bai in that movie. Yeah, a good movie. I like that movie. Yao Mao Zhuan. 年幼的李白和所有的孩子一样，贪玩、好动。他眼中有趣的事物，在大人看来毫无意义，而大人认为有趣的背书。Oh, this is 背 is in reciting books. Yeah. 在李白看来非常无聊。Okay, new sentence. 什么什么什么什么？李白还是得天坐的窗前。还是得天天坐在窗前。永无休止的背诵。他觉得一点儿也不好玩的古文。Okay, so we should talk about his parents or something. 在这种精神的鼓舞呢，李白以为老妈妈在开玩笑。No, 他发现河边。他发现河边有一位白发苍苍的老奶奶。无聊no, 自己无聊归无聊。Yeah, it's that one. This is kind of like an acknowledgement. Like, as we're talking about, it's boring, but despite it being boring, yeah, so, okay, it's boring. We've acknowledged that, but you still need to do it. Yeah, okay, it's E. 放学啦，礼拜自由了。他边走边玩，看看空中的鸟，不禁叮嘱一句，小心远处的鹰儿。看看河边的鱼，不禁悄声嘱咐道：“慢点儿游，孩子跟不上了。”突然，什么什么什么什么 ？Okay, what was? We're talking about a river, so it's going to be that one with the river. Oh, this one. 他发现河边有一位白发苍苍的老奶奶，正在磨一根很粗的铁棒。磨 meaning like grinding. She's grinding an iron rod. Anyway, it's C. 李白觉得很奇怪。So this 奇怪 doesn't mean he feels strange. It means he's curious. 老奶奶干什么呢？ 做武器吗 ？Yeah, I'm curious as well 。有点蹊跷。他凑到老奶奶旁边。So this is like approaching 凑合人。问道，您磨这根大铁棒要干什么呀？老奶奶说，我要把它磨成一根针，grind it to a needle. Okay. 什么什么什么 Okay, so I'm expecting Li Bai to be surprised. 李白以为老奶奶在开玩笑。Yeah, okay, absolutely. That's not normal behavior. Makes sense to think Li Bai would think she's joking. 说不可能吗？老奶奶看了李白一眼，对李白说：“只要功夫深，铁 I don't know that character. 铁什么？也能磨成针。What is that? 铁舞 I don't know. 李白觉得自己突然明白了一个道理。Could be this one. 使劲儿的点了点头。Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably A. What's the alternative? D. D doesn't work, so it must be A then. 这件事给李白留下了深刻的印象。后来他读书碰到困难的时候，就自然而然地想起老奶奶的话，只要功夫深，铁舞磨成针。All right, let's look up that character. I think it's 舞。How do I? Here we go. 舞. So it's just that with 舞. 杵, 铁杵. All right, I don't know that character. 铁杵. 铁杵磨成针. So you grind an iron rod into a needle. 在这种精神的鼓舞下，李白什么什么什么，燕子第。李白成了中国古代文学史上最有名的诗人之一。All right. I mean, he still had a lot to learn as well, right? Not just one lesson. I guess a lot of stories are like that. You kind of, I kind of like to simplify things to the extreme. It's like there's one lesson, and therefore Li Bai became a famous poet. 官渡大战. Oh, I know this famous battle. This refers to the battle between Cao Cao and Yuan Xiao. Hold on, no. Is this Cao Cao and... I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Yuan Xiao. It involves trickery, and this is how Cao Cao conquered the north of China and then could redirect his attention towards battling the south of China with Liu Bei and Sun Quan. And yeah, this was a pivotal battle in northern China. So what happened? Yeah, after the fall of the Han Dynasty, well, this is probably we're still in the Han Dynasty. We're not at the Three Kingdoms period because we still have Yuan Xiao. Yeah, Yuan Xiao was one of the mighty warlords. Cao Cao was one of the mighty warlords. Yeah, we're going to go trick Yuan Xiao. Okay. 官渡大战, Yuan Xiao 打了败仗. Oh, we've already finished this one. Okay, we've already defeated Yuan Xiao. 刘备只得投靠刘表. Now, Liu Biao and Liu Bei, although they have the same surname, they're not actually related to my knowledge. From what I understand, Liu Biao was in the kind of western or maybe central China, and was the kind of a local ruler, and Liu Bei was under his command at the time. 这时，刘备听说诸葛亮学识渊博， yeah, so this changed a lot, right? But was it then? But anyway, 才囊出众. I presume this is accurate. 就和关羽、张飞带了礼物到卧龙岗去请诸葛亮出来帮助自己做事. Yeah, so there's a famous story about Liu Bei and Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, and they kind of just were in a bar, and it's like, yeah, do you want to kind of overthrow? Yeah, so at the time, I think they were soldiers, or maybe they're not all soldiers. Maybe okay, definitely Guan Yu and Zhang Fei were like mighty soldiers. Liu Bei, I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, and they're kind of in a bar drinking, and then it's like, you know what? Let's overthrow China. Not exactly like that. It's an interesting story. Go read the original, official version or the correct version. I like to, what's the word? Elaborate. Anyway, 恰巧诸葛亮出去了，刘备失望而返。恰巧 is usually used for positive coincidences, but here it's a negative one. Interesting. 不久，刘备又和关羽、张飞 we're doing this. Oh, this is Chengyu. Okay. I think this was a little later than this, but this is like the Cao Cao's army is going to invade. We need to we need help from Zhuge Liang. Yeah. All right. This is a Chengyu. I'm not sure if this is a true story. When it comes to when it comes to these kind of 三国时期的成语, the Three Kingdoms period stories, half of them come from this 三国演义, and they're not true, and the other half are actually true, and it's really hard to tell which are true and which are not true. Maybe they're embellished in the story as well. Okay, so this is the story of Liu Bei and Guan Yu and Zhang Fei visiting Zhuge Liang 3 times to indicate their high esteem for Zhuge Liang. This, and it became this Chengyu. Anyway, let's continue. It's not, you feel like like most stories have some kind of moral to the story. Here it's just these people visited Zhuge Liang 3 times, thrice. All right. Okay, 不久，刘备又和关羽、张飞冒着大风雨去请诸葛亮出山，不料又碰上诸葛亮外出游闲游。Yeah, he's out. So this putting in a lot of struggle to get this good kind of tutor or mentor or advisor. 刘备只得留下一封信，表达自己对诸葛亮的敬佩和请他出来帮助自己建功立业的意思。过了一些时候，刘备准备再去请诸葛亮。关羽说，诸葛亮也许是徒有虚名，未必有真才实学。算了吧。Okay, so 关羽 wants to give up. 张飞主张他一个人去请。So 张飞 wants to go by himself. 如果请下来诸葛亮，就用绳子把他捆来。Yeah, so Zhang Fei is like, these are kind of warlords and whatnot. So it's like, okay, I will just go there by myself, and if he's there, I'll just like kidnap him. 刘备把张飞责备了一顿。So it's like, not appropriate to kidnap 诸葛亮。 和关羽、张飞第3次出发去拜访诸葛亮。这次，正赶上诸葛亮在家中睡觉，I should say。刘备就一直站在院子里 ，so waiting for 诸葛亮 to wake up patiently。等待诸葛亮醒来。诸葛亮被刘备的诚意打动，日后全力帮助刘备建立了蜀汉王朝。蜀汉 is kind of Sichuan and that kind of area in China, so the southwest of China. Yeah, and Liu Bei kind of became the emperor of Shu Han. Yeah, China was not united at the time. 三国演义把刘备3次亲请诸葛亮这件事情叫做三顾茅庐，对吗？三顾茅庐。Yeah, this is a famous 成语。So you need to know this 成语 even though it's not a HSK6 成语。三顾茅庐，三顾茅庐。This one. Is it true? I don't know. Is it a true story? I was hoping we were going to get to the Battle of Guandu. That was interesting. It may not be a true story because if it's in the novel, yeah, it's called romance, like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Yang Yi. So it's embellished, right? It literally in the title of the book. It's like, you know what? I'm going to take history and edit it. 诸葛亮在他著名的文章《出师表》中表示，先帝不嫌我身份低微 ，so my lowly status does not begrudge my lowly status. Okay. 见识浅陋，不惜露低身份，委屈自己3次到草庐来探望我，向我询问天下大事，我因此非常感激，就答应为先帝奔走效劳。在这里，诸葛亮很谦虚，他本来是中国历史上杰出的政治家、军事家、散文家、书法家、发明家。Yeah, 诸葛亮 is like the Einstein of China. I sometimes say it like that. So when you're speaking in English and you want to talk about someone who's super intelligent, you'll say Einstein, right? Oh, look at Einstein over here. Yeah, so 诸葛亮 is the Chinese version of that. 也是人人敬仰的忠臣与智者，但字里行间却也告诉我们 ，so this is like reading between the lines kind of thing. 他对刘备的礼贤下士，求才若渴，十分感恩。All right. So if you know the Chongyu, maybe you don't even need to read the story for the HSK exam. 刘备一顾茅庐，前发生了什么事？官渡战争就要爆发了，就要 ，it's a bit weird。刘备邀请了刘表was like a local like military leader. I believe he was in charge of Liu Bei. And they stationed Liu Bei in some like obscure place, some non-critical place, if I remember correctly. Hence, Liu Bei was at the bar with was it Zhang Fei and Guan Yu? And it's like, you know what? Let's have a, I don't know, let's take over the place. 刘备 官做不成了，刘备官做不成了，刘备靠别人生存。I guess it's B. So Cao Cao is going to come and invade. Didn't even mention Cao Cao. Cao Cao is going to invade, and Liu Bei is like, I don't know what to do. We need to go find 诸葛亮。根据上文可以知道，张飞，所以张飞过于粗鲁 ，yeah. So actually, I think 关羽 is also a bit 粗鲁. They're all kind of warriors and whatnot. But Zhang Fei wanted to kind of kidnap 诸葛亮. And yeah, wherever it's at. Yeah, Zhang Fei wants to kind of use rope and kidnap 诸葛亮. And Liu Bei is like, no, we're not kidnapping 诸葛亮. We're going to express the utmost respect for 诸葛亮. Yeah, 武功不错，智商很高，不尊重下属。Excessively crude. 根据上文可以知道，刘备做事追求圆满，no，敬重有才德的人，对诸葛亮很忠诚。哦，能虚心帮助他人。Okay, so obviously it's C, but why is it not B? 忠诚is like loyal, is it? So it's saying Liu Bei is loyal to 诸葛亮。Yeah, that's quite tricky, isn't it? 诸葛亮在《出师表》中说自己最受感动的事。So it's 诸葛亮 noted his kind of meager lifestyle at the time, and Liu Bei, the emperor, or at least not really emperor. I think they all declared themselves emperor at some point, but didn't kind of. Still respected his intelligence despite his lowly lifestyle. 刘备情愿为他奔走，刘备关心国家大事，刘备对他敬重有加，刘备从不是让他受委屈。This one. 敬重有加 I think like literally character for character, right? Here. Where somewhere here. All right, let's continue. It was there somewhere. All right, 下一个 we're talking about knots. What is this? 结 I think they're just 结 How do you call it? It is called 结 right? How do you say knot in Chinese? 事情发生在500多年前，20出头的小伙子吴东胜上街买菜。吴东胜上街买菜。So this is someone's name. 吴东胜。突然看见前方人群拥挤的地方，搭着一个台子。So erecting a stand, okay? 他仅走几步来到台前，看见台上一位相貌出众的女子，正与一个膀大腰圆的汉子比赛结死结。So okay, so this is like strong arms, like round waist So presumably this is Hansa. Hansa would be a male. So this beautiful woman is competing with some like burly man in some kind of slip knot competition. Yeah, 石结 is a slip knot. Maybe a noose. 两个人手中各拿了一串复杂的用麻绳捆了结，粗看上去没什么奇怪，细看可不得了，看可不得了。大节套小节 ，OK， 大大小小的节，至少有90多个。原来这位女子在比巧招亲，谁能比女子先解开这些结，就能迎娶她。All right, so some sort of competition, an untying competition. There's 90 knots in this rope, and whoever can untie it faster than her is allowed to marry her. Romance. Finding compatible partners? No. You can untie a knot. Yes. 吴东胜到场时比赛刚刚开始，没过5分钟，女子就把所有的结解开了。So in 5 minutes she can untie all the knots. All right. 而那位大汉却只解开了1/3。女子对大汉说：“对不起，您失败了。”大汉垂头丧气地走出了赛场。All right, so obviously she's destroyed this burly guy. 这位女子心灵手巧，吴东胜心中好生仰慕，战胜那双天才的巧手。吴东胜自知不可能，但他心中盘算那绳结除了一个解开，就没高明点儿的办法了吗？也盘算 is an abacus, right? But here it's used to mean calculate. 突然他想出一个好办法，于是飞身上台。All right, so here's a clever way to untie these knots quickly, faster than the lady. All right, 看到有人上场，围观的人顿时情绪高涨，报以热烈的掌声。吴东胜深行一礼，开口道：“敢问小姐，这比赛的规则是什么？谁先弄开谁就赢。”少女回答，听到回答后，吴东胜掏出 OK 匕首 ，This is a dagger， 一刀就把结给砍断了，赢得了比赛。台上掌声、喝彩声响成一片。他知道人们是在为他与众不同的思路叫好呢。Yeah, this is the Gordian knot story. Is this a Chinese version of the Gordian knot? Or is it the Gordian knot story? 从此以后，汉语中就多了一个俗语，快刀斩乱麻，用来比喻做事果断，能采取坚决有效的措施，很快解决复杂的问题。 Yeah, I mean, sort of. But of course, you didn't really untie the knots, did you? Yeah, this is the problem, isn't it? You think up these clever ways of solving a problem, and then you just get disqualified because of this. OK， 根据第一段划线词语，庞大腰圆可以知道那汉字，fat，是个粗鲁人 ，no，rotund，事情很精细，是也高大粗壮，yeah that one，stocky or whatever，根据上文，可以知道吴东胜说话很有礼貌，对少女不服气，正在军队任职，不喜欢凑热闹。I don't know. Assuming it was going to be related to the knot. 不喜欢凑热闹。I think those are was he in the army? I mean, maybe. Didn't say, did it? 说话很有礼貌，对少女不服气。对少女不服气 like not convinced by the woman. 服气。说话很有礼貌。So, 身形衣礼 I guess it's and. See, the issue is this is a single instance, and we're meant to infer something about his personality from that one instance. That's, what's that? That's called fundamental attribution error in psychology. Do you know the concept? I'm going to show you. You can't stop me. Fundamental attribution error. Fundamental attribution, cognitive attribution bias, where observers underemphasize situational or environmental factors for the behavior and actor, while overemphasizing dispositional personality factors. Yeah, so this guy says something polite, so you assume he is a polite person, but yeah, that could be anything. Like, why would you not be polite? Maybe he's rude outside that single instance. You just don't have enough evidence, right? Fundamental attribution error. Yeah, anyway, let's continue. 关于这场比赛，下列哪项正确 ？Alright， 女子的意图是想借机显示才智。I don't know, why is she doing it? We don't know why she did this. Right? I guess, like, I mean, she could have been forced by her parents or something like this. I don't know. 吴东胜是被掌声鼓舞而取胜的，错。比赛制定的规则思路极其严密。吴东胜取胜的原因是思路新颖 ，yeah， sort of. Like, I mean, it'd be perfectly reasonable to disqualify him for that, right? 上文主要讲的是女子的智慧不比男子差。Yes， 俗话快刀斩乱麻的由来 ，yeah 。Maybe if you don't know the answer, just choose D. That makes you read all the answers. Yeah, no one, I don't know who that is. I don't think anyone knows who that is. All right. Them's my answers. Let's lock them in, Eddie. And we now switch to the red pen, now that we've locked them in. All right, please don't give me a total disaster. This could be a total schmozzle. Chapter 25, they're the actual answers. A, B, A, C. A, B, A, C. That's not good. A, D, B, B. A, D, B, D. Not good at all. D, A, D. Oh, I got that one right. D, B, C. Wow, these are insanely hard. Okay. Oh, look at that. I got those ones. D, A, C, E, E, C, B, A, D. Negative D, A, C, B, D. Well, I did all right in the reading section. My word. My word. Okay. I want to have just a moment. Pause. All right. Where were we? How many did I get wrong? What's the damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. Well, that's not too bad. Like, I was expecting much worse. So, so 36 questions, so I got 26 out of 36. It's not my worst performance. Did I make my question and my answers better or worse by going through the listening a second time? That's an interesting question. Sometimes I make it worse. 26 divided by 36 is 72. 72%. All right. It's bearable. I don't know. I kind of feel that listening section was especially hard this time around. So I don't really blame myself too much for that. But at the same time, wow, that's disastrous. I knew I was doing badly throughout that thing, right? All right. So I got A. A was fine. This one, A question mark. What was it? Yeah, that was the woman on the boat. Yeah. 非常难过. So she was crying. So 2. So I might look at them a bit more deep. Yeah. I don't know. All I heard was 哭泣起来. Well, like, I guess that's the only relevant thing. She's crying. 她才醒过神来. Oh, wow. Was she gonna, like, oh my, like, okay, I think I know what this means now, which, to be honest, I can kind of understand why I struggled with it. 他准备敲墙门的手九九 no 手九九举止 what 如同 what's that 翻跳原理 so that's the name of a park, is it? 孙悟空 oh, that's the name of the park that Sun Wukong did in the stories. So 如同 like Sun Wukong in the stories. 空施了空身法的瑶池仙女. All right, so here, if I want to understand what that means, I'd actually have to go read Journey to the West or something like this. But the 如同 means this is just some sort of metaphor. She's like this. 直到有人从船舱另一侧走来，她才醒过身来。哦，是急匆匆的返回自己的舱里，爬在铺上牙齿枕，牙咬枕部，枯萎起。Yeah, I still don't know what that means so much. She's very upset. She was going to... Oh, 她准备敲舱门的手久久无举了. So it's like hang in the air for a long time. So there's something important about this tongue, this cabin. So some metaphor that I can't appreciate because I haven't read《西游记》。直到有人从船舱另一侧走来，他才醒过神来。So she's awake, but okay, well, we really don't know what she's upset about, do we? She's upset about something. She wants to go to someone for help. This metaphor means something. Yeah, all right. No wonder that was hard. That was like, you get bonus points for having read 西游记 or some version of it. All right, next, 3, I chose D, then I chose A, but then the answer was B. Okay, what was the answer? B. 父亲对儿子爱恨交加. Are we talking about fundamental attribution error again? Where we take someone doing something once and assume it's a part of their personality rather than a once-off? 母亲双手合十. What does that mean, 合十? Like this? Is that... No wonder I don't know. I had struggle hearing it. Can't even read it. 合十. Yeah, so maybe it's like this. So you're praying, forming a 十. You know what? Let's look at Google image search. 合十. 合十. Is that a 十? That looks more like a... Is that a 10? Why is it a 10? Maybe because you have 10 fingers or something. 合十. All right. So this is some sort of domestic violence story. 深深地低下了头，父亲缓慢地站起身，虽然热泪盈眶。So father is crying, 却微笑着回过身来 ，crying and smiling. 抬起手，给了儿子一记响亮的耳光。Yeah, 耳光 is like smack. Yeah, 说道，去了这么长时间，你这个调皮鬼，还记得有家？All right. All right. So the son went away for an extended period of time, and the father or the mother was praying, and the father decided violence was necessary. All right. So what was the answer? Yeah. Okay. 父亲对儿子爱恨交加. So 爱恨交加. So again, I don't know what this means, but love, hate, love to hate, 交加. 爱恨交加. Love and hate are intermingled. Oh, okay. 交加 is intermingled, is it? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought that was describing his personality. Yeah, but it makes sense. He's kind of conflicted emotions. All right. Anyway, 4. I got 4 wrong. I chose B. The answer is A. What was the answer? 对大人 ，OK。A. 对部下管理很严。So this one, you see it? 调侃手下的一些官吏，喜欢喝酒，往往因此误了公务。Alright， 调侃知道了非常生气。他吩咐人把酒器一股脑扔到河里去，还把那些官吏削打了一顿。He did hit them。从此以后，大家都吓得不敢再喝酒了。Alright。气急 what is 气急 then? Maybe I'm making fundamental attribution error. So he hits people once doesn't necessarily imply he always hits people. It is 气急. Be impatient, get angry. Okay, so so this is not correct. 气急. I just didn't know that word. All right. 很严. So is strict. All right. Can't be that strict. Yeah, they were drinking alcohol, weren't they? All right. 7. Like, could you imagine though, like drinking on the job anywhere else? That's just standard, though, right? I don't know. It doesn't sound especially strict. Well, except for the beatings. I guess it's really hard to understand this sort of thing. Like you read this sort of stuff, and like a lot of these stories, someone hits someone else, and you don't, like in Western culture, that would be like domestic violence or something like this, and maybe you should call the police. And in the textbook, it'll be like, a responsible parent. And you don't know what to do with this sort of thing. Yeah. All right. Okay, 7. I chose C. The answer is A. What was the question? 关于张老师下列哪些正确? What were the options? So, 勇于尝试新事物. All right. I didn't get any of those vibes from 张老师, but so it seemed like he had the opposite opinion, because he wanted people to read traditional books and stop reading on your phone and that sort of thing. So I don't even know where to begin. So Zhang Laoshi wanted people to try new things, wanted to be brave to try new things. So he considers that a good thing. All right. Where does it say Zhang Laoshi thinks trying new things is a good thing? Like here, like it's kind of like he regrets doing this, right? There's just nothing here relevant. All right, maybe there's something later on. What about at the end? I'm not seeing anything related. No, I read, like, well, I flicked through the whole thing. I didn't see anything related. Did you? I'll pause for a second, see if I can find it. I didn't find it. I read it carefully, didn't find it. Question 7, the answer is A. A. 勇于尝试新事物. All right, let's listen to the audio again. I got nothing.
第二部分，第6到
I'm gonna
10题，
relax.
请选出正确答案。现在开始第6到10题。
6到10题。
第6到10题是根据下面一段采访。
We're looking for this.
有报告显示，当前中国移动阅读用户规模已经达到2.42亿。移动阅读、电子阅读正成为当下国人阅读的新常态。张老师，您对此怎么看？
我想，我们应该想清楚一个问题：读书对人生究竟意味着什么？
您是怎样阅读的？
我阅读也有一个变化过程的。我40岁之前看的都是书本，是一个标准的书本族。2000年以后，我开始渐渐习惯在电脑上阅读，尤其是开通了微博以后，我花在电脑上的时间越来越多。接着又有了微信，一开始也是觉得好玩，渐渐发现自己离不开手机了，不知不觉中变成了一个手机族。
您还是挺顺应时代潮流的呀。
这样的生活让我产生了一种恐惧，我发现自己没有了读书的时间，而且那些微博、微信上的
Was that it?
大多都是
Was that it? So 你的说，您还是挺顺应时代潮流的呀。No， 挺顺应时代潮流。Yeah, no, it's like 顺应时代潮流 implies you flow with the times, go with the change of the times. 顺应，顺应，顺应时代潮流。这样的生活让我产生了一种恐惧。So what was the question? Was let's just make sure we got the right question then. 关于张老师下列哪项正确？ It literally says the opposite of this. 我发现自己这个 No, it doesn't say this. No. Sorry, I'll keep going.
信息快餐，90%的内容看完就忘记了。为了记住10%的东西，而浪费了90%的时间。于是我逼迫自己回归书本。
您的做法是？
我给自己立了个规矩，每天只在垃圾时间里开手机，剩下的时间还是读书，而且要说话算数。
为什么这样呢？怎么阅读不是阅读啊？
不一样，人们通过微信、微博阅读到的大多是资讯，而不是知识。手机阅读很轻松，但仅仅是表层阅读。表层阅读愉快，不怎么需要你思考，激起某种情感就过去了。
那么书本阅读应该称为深层阅读了。
可以这么说，我们读书大多读的是知识，知识是完整的，它有一个体系， 以一套系统来解释世界，它不是以碎片的方式存在的。我们阅读的时候是要静下心来细细思考、理解、消化、沉思的。
Yeah.
6. 对于当下国人阅读的新常态，张老师怎么看？
So this absolutely was not said, right? I'm not wrong. If anything, he said the opposite of that. The answer has to be wrong.
1. 关于张老师，下列哪项正确？
Yeah. 小脸哪项正确? That's gotta not. He definitely did not say that. He's kind of like the opposite of that. 只喜欢做书本组. I think it's that. This 做 is like 做朋友, right? Yeah, so it is B. No, I think the answer is wrong. This one should be B, right? He wants to be 书本组. Yeah, 书本归书本. He wants to be 书本组. 只喜欢做书本组. The answer is B. No, this is not me being stubborn. This is absolutely. He not only did not say this, he said the opposite of this, of A. So I'm claiming that as an error in the answers. Oh. Nevertheless, I chose C, and that's wrong too. I feel like I need another color again, don't I? For correcting the answers. What color have I got left? This one. So this one, I think the answer is B. The actual answer is B, not what it says in the textbook. All right. Yeah, I should have got that though. 从年轻. Yeah, why is it not this one? 从年轻时就是手机族. Why is it not that one? Because he did become 手机族 in the year 2000, right? So in the year 2000, he became 手机族. Yeah. Oh. But in the year 2000, he was already over 40 years old and no longer counts as 年轻. Yep, that's fair enough. Yep, that makes sense. Definitely not C. I was wrong, but the answer, this is wrong too. Yeah, even the textbook is wrong sometimes, right? All right, what was the next one? I got the next one wrong. I put C. Sorry, for 8. C, the answer is D. 自己没有时间读书了. That's because he was spending too much time on the phone. What was the question? I did say that. Why didn't I choose that one? Sorry, what was the question first? 张老师因为什么恐惧过? Here, 恐惧. I assume that this was figurative to begin with. It doesn't actually make him afraid, like some kind of reading practice. All right. So she asked this kind of going with the times, it causes him some kind of dread. Because it's time consuming. Kind of. Yeah, no wonder though, like, the logic is not very direct. What did I choose? I chose C. 垃圾信息数量惊人. This, like, that might not be an answer to the question. So what was the question 8? Oops. That's the previous text. 8. 张老师因为什么恐惧过? 恐惧过 过 implies he's no longer 恐惧. Or, actually, no, it doesn't, does it? Or does it? If you're in like Xi'an, would you say 我去过西安? You probably wouldn't. Or 正在西安. You know what I mean? So 过 is experiential particle. It usually implies that you've tried it once or a few times, not that it's an ongoing dread. I guess there is a 乐 there. 让我产生了. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's continue. It's sort of there. This doesn't seem to be an answer to the question. I guess that's the 垃圾信息数量惊人. Anyway. What's next? I got 10 wrong. This one. So what was the question? Question 10. 根据上文阅读对人生究竟意味着什么? And the answer was, sorry, I chose A, the answer was B. I changed my answer to an incorrect one. All right. 通过阅读思考了解世界. So, yeah. Here. So we're talking about kind of this meaning of reading, was it? 知道是完整的，它有一个体系，以一套系统来理解世界，理解世界，了解世界，阅读思考。Oh, okay, so we need to piece together this one in here. 思考，理解。Yeah, it's there. Why is it not one? The first one? 通过阅读，了解知识的完整性。Oh, this is understanding the completeness of knowledge. Yeah, all right. That kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense that it's not correct because it's saying the wrong thing. Yeah, all right. And what's next? Okay, 11, I chose A. Oh, look at this one. Like, I changed it from the correct answer to an incorrect. Same with this one. But just those didn't make any difference. Yeah. Yeah, this one. Oh, 3 of them. After correcting them, I changed them from the correct answer to the wrong answer. Oh. Would I have got more marks if I didn't do that? That's not the point, is it? I'm meant to be learning. All right, anyway, 11, I chose A. The answer is D. Okay, so answer, I chose A. The answer is D. 他相信女护士处理更合适. So, yeah. 哎呀，疼，你轻点儿，医生。So, 女护士. So where does he indicate that he believes the nurse, the lady nurse, will be more gentle? 护士进来，准备给烂脚的病人清洁包扎。this is like acupuncture, is it? 清盐打针? No, 清盐 would be like anti-inflammation needle. No, it's not acupuncture. So here, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the doctor believes the nurse we'll be able to sort it out better. 更合适 better than him. 护士，你轻点。Does he actually indicate that? 医生走了，护士进来。The doctor didn't really do anything, right? He didn't say anything. So we're meant to infer that from the doctor leaving the room and the nurse coming in the room to do that. Yeah. This is not even part of the text. Like, we're meant to infer from the action of the doctor leaving the room and the nurse coming in that the doctor believes the nurse would do a better job than him. I honestly do not. I feel like that's not logical, not entirely logical. I mean, sure, that could be a reason, but it doesn't stop you doing multiple other things. Like, doctors are busy. Sometimes they just have to go out. 有些耐烦 like, well, doctors are usually very, very busy, right? It's like, oh, you can do this, nurse. I don't think... Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. I feel like that's what you call a hasty conclusion. Since we're doing this, I'm going to show you hasty conclusion. Since we're on Wikipedia. Hasty conclusion. Or maybe hasty deduction. Faulty generalization. No, hasty generalization. No. Just a hasty conclusion. Basically, making hasty. Just judging the doctor as considering the nurse being better than him because he walked out of the room. Like, sure, I don't know, maybe I had an emergency to attend to or something. It doesn't say this. But the other thing is, the nurse was even worse, right? Oh, maybe she wasn't so bad. At least her attitude was a bit weird. 不疼就不会来医院了。No, I don't know. That sounds illogical to me. That sounds like the logic of a non-mathematician. Let's put it that way. All right. So I don't know. Like, so I chose D. 他今天心情不好。Here, 医生有些不耐烦。态度有点冷淡。No, absolutely it's A. It says D is the answer. Oh, sorry. D. It says D is the answer, this one. No. No, I am again declaring the answer is wrong, and this should be A. I do not agree with the answers. You cannot conclude that the doctor believed the nurse would treat the patient better than him from him walking out and the nurse walking in. I mean, like, there's like 20 other explanations you'd have to exclude first. You can conclude that his 心情 is 不好, because twice they describe 他不耐烦, 心情不好. 有点冷淡。Again, 心情不好。Surely the answer is A and not D. Yeah, I think the answer is wrong in the textbook. All right. And so I'm giving myself another point. 27 out of 36. So what does that change it to? 27 out of 36. Maybe there'll be more. I don't know. Maybe this section is not great, but there's strong evidence that the answer is A, and basically very weak, flimsy conjecture that the answer is D. It's illogical. Okay, next I chose C. The answer is A. This one. 喜欢英雄式的人物. So that was the nurse, wasn't it? So the nurse likes heroic people. Yeah, okay. So where does it say that? The nurse likes heroic people. 护士明白病人的心理。男人在男人面前会说真话，在女人面前却会装英雄。Okay, so that doesn't mean she likes it, but 医生将来观察着病人，心里暗暗发笑。同性相持，异性相吸，果真如此。So where does it say that 喜欢英雄式的人物？It just doesn't say it, does it? So that's the only mention of this, right? What about here? Hold on. Wait. Here. So this 护士. So the 护士 in the question is not nurses in general. 女护士 is this specific nurse. It's not nurses in general. 护士把伤口弄妥当了。病人似乎还沉浸在享受当中。他想我怎么了？医生清理伤口时，我觉得那么疼；护士清理伤口时，我怎么有种幸福感？ No, the answer is wrong, right? There's nothing there that implies he likes heroic people. Here it says, when a male patient is in front of a female nurse, he pretends to be heroic, brave, and can't feel the pain. There's nothing else, right? There's nothing there, right? All right. What did I choose? I chose C. 喜欢英雄式的人物. Oh, okay. Whoops. The answer. Okay. Now I understand. I chose C. I chose the wrong answer. The answer says A. 很懂病人的心思. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, he understands the kind of psychology involved. I'm like, what? No, I got the answers back to front. All right, sorry. 我越想越糊涂. This is what happens when you're 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours in. What else did I do next? 13. So I chose C, the answer is D. So this is the same one. I got all 3 questions wrong. I chose C, the answer is D. I chose C, the answer is D. Okay. 医生讨厌娇气的病人. Okay, what was the answer? 心理学对医生很重要. 心理学对医生很重要. Like, it is true, but where is the relevant? 明白病人的心理. So 心理 is like your mental state, whereas 心理学 is the academic field of psychology. Yes, doctors in general think of psychology as being important. This one may not have emphasized it so much. I feel like the nurse was a bit rough with her wording, right? Is it the best option? So what did I say? What did I choose? I chose C, put a question mark. I didn't know. 医生讨厌娇气的病人. I don't know. That was kind of the vibe I was getting. 不耐烦.怎么了？白男人呢？有什么好叫啊？有点疼都受不了。干脆回去，干脆回去得了，干脆回去着。What does that mean? Don't, like, is he insulting the patient? Like, 还男人呢？ So
第3部分
let's have another
第
listen.
11到17题，请选出正确答案。现在开始第11到13题。第11到13题是根据下面一段话。哎呀，哎呀，
Now this is meant to be a guy.
疼，你轻点儿，医生。医生有些不耐烦，态度有点冷淡。怎么了？还男人呢？有什么好叫的？这点疼都受不了，干脆回去得了。医生走了，护士进来了，准备给烂脚的病人。
Oh, okay. So it's just one voice. It's a narrator. So this was by the patient. This was by the doctor. And then, but the nurse.
清洁包扎，消炎打针。护士，你轻点儿，刚才的医生手太重。病人向护士告状。护士说，那医生是我们医院最好的，那样的医生你都受不了。我是新手，你更得疼了，你就忍着点儿，不疼就不会来医院了。年轻的女护士纤细的手轻轻地触摸一下伤口的周边，开始擦洗血迹。病人似乎显得没那么痛苦了。护士明白病人的心理，男人在男人面前会说真话，在女人面前却会装英雄。医生进来观察着病人，心里暗暗发笑。同性相斥，异性相吸，果真如此。护士把伤口弄妥当了，病人似乎还沉浸在享受当中。他想，我怎么了？医生清理伤口时，我觉得那么疼；护士清理伤口时，我怎么有种幸福感呢？
Yeah, it is a little confusing, isn't it? So What am I supposed to learn? Correct answer is D. 心理学对医生很重要. So what was the question? No, here. 13. 根据这段话，可以知道什么? Oh, okay, so here 医生 is not the particular 医生 in the story. That's the catch. It's not this 医生, it is doctors in general. Does it actually? All right. Whether or not what was said implies this is kind of debatable, but all right. 医生讨厌娇气的病人. I mean, it kind of seems like that, right? 娇气. Delicate, fragile. I mean, does that not imply he gets annoyed? Like the patient's like, so this is a male patient, going, oh, it hurts. And he's like, 怎么了？还男人呢？ Are you a man? 有什么好叫呢？有点疼都受不了，干脆回去得了。I don't know, that seems like a very accurate description of that, right? 讨厌娇气的病人. He seemed very annoyed by the patient expressing like pain. 护士比医生会安慰人. Yeah, it's unclear. Are they talking about nurses in general, or this particular nurse and this particular doctor, or this particular nurse and doctors in general, or nurses in general and this doctor in this specific doctor? 总有刁难医生的病人. I feel like C is closer. I honestly feel like C is a better choice. The doctor did seem like he was annoyed at the patient, even insulting the patient, right? Am I going mad? Like, do you say this if you're not annoyed? Would you say that to your patient if you are not annoyed by them? That's not a normal thing to say, right? Doctors don't, maybe, I don't know. Are Chinese doctors different? I'm not convinced of this answer, that's A. Hold on. Sorry, that's D, this one. I think this is problematic as well. I think this one is problematic as well. I'm not sure. There might be something I'm missing. But come on. All right. So, what's next? 16, I chose B, then chose A, and then, but it's actually B. All right, the answer is 16 is B. 他乐于助人. What was the question? Who is 乐于助人? 关于约梦的丈夫. 下联, oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I remember this. I just didn't remember. Sorry, can you see that? 约梦30多岁时，死了丈夫。至今单身人，转眼就。Sorry, where does it say? 杰克也有毛病，他脾气暴躁，从不让着我。还曾经有个相好的，我跟他吵过，为难过他，可细想起来，他有点也不少。有一次我拉肚子，OK，他半夜陪我去医院，OK，后来我才知道，他那个相好的生活特别艰难，杰克在帮他。All right, so from her husband helping her once when she was sick, we infer that his personality is he likes helping people in general. Is that the logic? Is there anything else? So we only start talking about the husband here, right? Sounds like hasty generalization, fundamental attribution error. 也关于约梦的丈夫，下列哪项正确？ So it's just one case in the text, right? It 有一次 it literally says one time 我拉肚子，后来才知道，他那个相好的生活特别艰难。杰克，是在帮他，with 他。I thought 那个约梦 saying this. Where's this quote start? Here. 谈话快要结束时，罗伯斯忍不住问他：“你过得好吗？”当然。So this is just what 约束。约梦没有半点儿的迟疑。你不恩怨吗？怨恨吗？过去的事，都是我的财富。生活给了我不想要的，也给了我想要的。杰克也有毛病，他脾气暴躁，从不让着我。All right. So yeah, this is just what she's saying to describe her now deceased husband. 还曾经有个相好的，有个相好的。Is there some meaning to this? I don't know. 相好的。So he cheated on her. All right. It doesn't sound like that great a person. Oh, okay. So that's that ta. I don't understand how I'm supposed to infer from one person helping one other person once that that person helps people in general. 他有点也不小。有一次我拉肚子。Yeah, one time I had diarrhea. 他半夜陪我去医院，后来我才知道，他那个相好的，生活特别艰难，杰克，是在帮他。Okay, so we're saying it turns out that he wasn't cheating on her, he was just helping someone. All right. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. 相好的. So he helped her go to the hospital and helps this random woman help the mistress. Yeah, all right. I guess. All right. I guess that makes sense. However, there's zero chance of me ever getting that from the listening. Yeah. All right. Yeah, for the reading section 29. I don't know. 前发生了什么? This is the problem, isn't it? So if you ask what happened before something occurred, it's like literally the entirety of like the first half of human history, and like, I don't know, the Big Bang and the extinction of dinosaurs. All this happened before this happened. Anyway, 29. What happened before this event? The answer was D. Sorry, 29 was D. I chose B. 做不成了，刘备靠别人生存。靠别人生存，刘备。刘备 at some point in his life 靠别人生存。What do you mean by 靠别人生存? I mean, like, everyone relies on other people to exist. Like, if other people didn't exist, then you'd probably die out too. What do you mean? I don't know. Like, so this would be true for like an emperor and everything as well, right? You rely on other people to exist. 生存。刘备只有投靠刘表。Oh, is that what that means? 投靠刘表. I don't know this word, 投靠. It's not in the dictionary. Oh, so 投靠. Sorry, I mispronounced. Is it 投靠? 投靠. Go and seek refuge with. 投靠. 别人，刘表 counts as 别人。All right, what did I choose this one? 做不成了。做不成了。I mean, it sounds right? They couldn't. Well, I guess they couldn't resolve the issue with Cao Cao coming to invade. 战争就要爆发了。Actually, that's kind of true. They didn't say it in the text, did they? 刘备邀请了刘表. No, 刘表. Let's continue. I don't know. 靠别人. Apparently, 刘表 is 别人. Is that right? 投靠刘表. 这时刘备听说诸葛亮学识渊博。刘表. So I guess, yeah, Liu Bei at that time just wasn't. Oh, right, he was like a shopkeeper or something, wasn't he? We can Google it. I'm getting tired. This is the last one, Liu Bei. What do we Google? Liu Bei. Oh, no, not that one. Liu Bei. Ah, that's my name. Am I on Wikipedia? I'm Li Bei. This is Liu Bei. I never realized how close our names are. Oh, oh, I'm getting tired, you can tell. 3 hours nearly. Not really, Liu Bei. Getting close. On the Wikipedia, Baidu will just give my personal information away. I hope it didn't do it. So when he was young, he was solving. He sold sandals. Yeah, Liu Bei, when he was young, sold sandals. He wasn't very rich. 靠别人生存. Alright, I guess we're meant to go from here, 投靠刘表, to here. However, if you don't know what 投靠 means, like me, then you're not going to get the answer. Yeah, this kind of makes sense to me, 做不成了, because they're asking 诸葛亮 for advice, so obviously they can't do it by themselves. C is absolutely wrong. 战争就要爆发了. Yeah, the 就要 is a bit weird because it was already ongoing. Yeah. All right, let's call it a video. That's my marks. I feel like some of these are not... These 3 are just not particularly great questions. I don't think it's me. But, yeah. Still, I'm tired. I need to rest. Thank you for watching. Remember to like if you want to like. And I'll see you in the next video. 下次聊，拜拜。